I managed to grab me some RAM sticks right here. The light is shining on it, of course, a little bit. There we go. And so I got Jukebox's computer right here. My handy dandy screwdrivers. I'm gonna try and take this apart, and we're gonna see if it's gonna accept the 8 gigabytes of RAM that I'm about to install to it. So let's get to it. All right, guys, here we go. We just open her up. And this is a fairly straight shot right here. I'm hoping you guys are going to be able to see it. Let me see if I can actually zoom in on it a little bit. Let me see. All right, that's going the wrong way. There we go. That's the slot right there, guys. And all you got to do is nope, that's not it. There we go. Now we're at the spot. Let me zoom out a little bit. No, not that way. I'm going the wrong way here. But right here, trying to make this so you guys can actually see it. You just kind of click, push those aside. You basically just slide out this RAM stick right here. And then I grab my new RAM stick right here. I just got to make sure that I line it up, because it's got a little notch right there. You guys see that? You got to make sure it lines up correctly. Hopefully you guys are able to see this. There we go. Just push it in and just push it down until you hear the click. There we go. And that's all you got to do. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this one aside. We'll put the lid back on and we'll fire it up and see if it works. Moment of truth, guys. Let's check this out and see if this is going to fire up. We also got a sticker with it, so we're probably going to put that on here. Looks like everything is working like planned. She's booting up. Moment of truth is going to be whether or not it's actually going to show 8 gigabytes. So let's take a look. And yes, it does. Let me see if I can actually show you guys. Hopefully it will work properly. Right there, you guys see that? Right there, it says basically 8 gigabyte of memory right now. So that worked out really good. Just as easy as that, right? Oh, let me zoom out of here. There you go. So now you guys can see me. So yeah, I think that is gonna work really, really well. We are here home at the house. Jessica is going to help me repair this computer, right, Jessie? Yeah? We got Jukebox's computer right here. And his keyboard sometimes is sticking. So, and the mouse track is not working at all. So we ordered new ones. We got the new ones in here somewhere. There we go. Let me get those ones out of there. Of course they're going to be sticking to something now. That's usually how it goes. They're wrapped pretty good in the bubble wrap. But anyways, here we go. That is the brand new mouse track right there. I know it's kind of shiny and hard to see. And that is the keyboard. So let me go ahead and take this apart, and then we're going to go ahead and replace it. This is the Dell, I believe it's the 3542 model number, the Dell what was it called? The Inspiron, let me see here, Inspiron 15. Let me see if I can really show you guys. Look at that right there. That's what it is. Yeah, right there. It is the 3000 series, but it is the actual model number, I believe, is 3542. So anyways, let's get to it. I might speed up some parts of this, but it's nice handy dandy toolkit like this that will usually get the job done. You need a couple of Phillips screwdrivers, small ones, and they got a couple of regular flat ones. Yeah, usually I'll just take a flat one. I don't know how good you guys are going to be able to see it, because these ones are really small. And on this particular model, you got little tiny openings in there. You just put your flat screwdriver in there, just kind of twist it a little bit, and the keyboard clicks right out of there. Yep, just like that. Let me just make sure it's out of there everywhere. Sometimes it's a little tricky. There we go. And then you just kind of pull it out, so you guys can see. There's a cable right there, right? So you just want to make sure you pop up that little lever right there. I don't know how good you guys are going to be able to see it, but then once you have that popped out of there, then you can just pull out the cable just like that, and the keyboard comes out. Let me see if I can actually give you guys a little bit of a close-up of that right there. You guys see that right there? This is like a little bit of a clip. You see that, how that goes up like that? That's it. So that is basically what the keyboard looks like. It's really thin, and this is a really super thin wire. So yeah, and then you actually have a couple of screws in here. On this side you need the Phillips screwdriver for that, the real small one there. If you guys can even see that. It's not wanting to focus on that. I guess maybe like that. Yeah, now it's focusing on it. Just like that. That's the regular Phillips screw. There's a couple of screws in here. Let's say one. I know one right there. There's another one right there. And that might be it. Oh yeah. And then to get to the to make sure you disconnect these cables here as well. Let me see if I can actually show you guys. There's actually a cable right there. That is for the mouse, and that is for the power button right there. So you want to make sure you disconnect both of those cables as well. And it's pretty much the same thing. Just lift up and that cable can pull out right, just like that, right? Same thing on here, just like that, and that will come out real easily. But yeah, we got to make sure we take these screws out of there as well. Otherwise, you won't be able to take it apart. Then I flip over the laptop, and as you guys can see, there's a bunch of screws right here. So I got to make sure I take all of these screws out of here. And one thing that's a good idea to do is also to take the battery out. I know this one, yeah, there we go. We take the battery out. That's a good idea to always do that. And there's actually a couple of screws right in behind here. I think there's one there and one in there. And I think that is it. But yeah, there's a couple of screws in there that you want to make sure you take out as well. And then I almost forgot, you got to take this back panel off of here as well. And there's actually a couple of screws right in behind here as well that you got to take out, otherwise you can't take it apart. Alrighty guys, we just finished taking this panel out. This is where the mouse track is, so we're going to attempt to replace that. Hopefully that will work. And we'll give you an update as we go. We got her all put back together, except I haven't put any of the screws in. I just popped the battery in. And let's open this thing up. And let's find out if this thing will work. Keep our fingers crossed. We got a screen, so that's good. It says the battery is critically low. Alright, I guess we're gonna have to go get the power cord. Alright guys, let's see. We're gonna give this a try again. You guys see the logo coming on? Let's give this a try. Keeping our fingers crossed that everything will work. I know the keyboard works because the button that I just hit worked fine. So let's see here. Oh, look at that. Let's see if we have a mouse track. I don't see a mouse track just yet. I don't see this thing working. Huh. Maybe it needs a new driver. We'll go get my mouse and we'll give it a try and see if we can figure it out. We just figured it out. We have to install the original Dell driver. Exactly what I figured. So let's take a look. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see it, but if I right click on here, you guys see that? It's coming up on the screen now. So my touchpad is obviously working. I don't have my mouse installed, like I got all of this disconnected, right? This is the mouse USB, right? So I have it all disconnected. As you guys can see, I'm touching it right here. I think you guys can see that I'm moving the mouse right there. No problem, right? So that is awesome news. I just had to install the driver and restart the computer, and then everything worked fine. That's it, guys. We finally did it. We put her all back together. As you guys can see it, I screwed it all back together. Put all the screws in. Everything is working. I was just running a cleaner here in the background just to make sure everything is on the up and up. We got an all clean machine here. So yeah, I'm really happy that this mouse track is working really nicely. Really happy that it actually worked out just by installing the drivers. That's kind of what I figured. I just needed to install the driver, right? And so now everything works peachy. Yeah, obviously very nice. And take a look at that. The wife has got some nice dessert over here. So me and the wife are going to drink a little bit of yerba and call it a day for today.